Hey, what's up, my friends? It's Dr. Steve here. Thank you for tuning in, whether you're watching this live or on replay. I appreciate you. And in this broadcast, I want to talk about the importance of building a list. Okay, so if you're in any kind of business, if you have a brick and mortar business, if you have a network marketing business, if you have a real estate business, if you have an MLM, if you have a biz op, it doesn't matter what kind of business you're in. If you're not building a list, you're leaving a lot of money on the table. And I'm going to tell you why. I want you to think about something for a second. You heard of Groupon? Groupon has figured out what most other businesses took a really long time to figure out. Groupon's entire business model is collecting email addresses, building a list, and then sending that list geo-targeted emails in order to sell them stuff. That is their whole business model. That's Groupon, right? Groupon doesn't even have a product. What are they selling you? They're selling you coupons. How? By building a list. They're collecting emails. They send you to this ugly green website. You put your email address in there and they got you. You're on the list and they just email you every single day until you buy something. And guess what? When you buy something, they send you more stuff because they know what kind of stuff you like and they start to get preferences. Can you think of some other companies that do this? How about Amazon? Amazon does the same thing, right? Once you enter your email, once you start shopping, they send you emails. This is the new wave of marketing. If you are not building a list, you're making a mistake because you're leaving a lot of money on the table. So here's what happens. Let's say you're in a traditional business. Let's say you're in traditional network marketing, okay? Or even you have a brick and mortar store, okay? Someone walks into your store, they do a loop, they look around, they leave. You may never see that customer again. You never have a way to communicate with that customer and they are gone. It's up to them to decide whether they're going to visit your store again. Now, imagine you have a traditional network marketing business and you sit down with someone and you show them your business plan. And yes, that's called retargeting. Facebook does show you the things you've searched. That is called retargeting. That is another aspect of this marketing that I'm talking about. So, what happens is, let's say you have a network marketing business and you sit down with somebody and you show them your plan, right? You show them the opportunity and they say, well, I'll think about it, let me get back to you, and then they're gone. And again, unless it's somebody that you know personally, you're probably never going to see or hear from them again. But imagine if you collected their information. Imagine somebody comes to a page and enters their email address willingly, voluntarily, and says, I want to learn more about what it is that you do. I want to learn more about what you're offering or promoting or marketing or selling or whatever. Whatever it is that you do, they're requesting more information voluntarily. And just like Groupon, just like Amazon, now you have a way to communicate with them. And you can market to them and you can stay in their face because you've heard the expression that it takes 7 times for people to hear things in order for them to buy it. You like these glasses, don't you, Laura? I appreciate that. Makes me look smarter anyway. Got to act the part. Got to dress it anyway. So look, if you're not building a list, you're leaving a lot of money on the table because you're leaving a lot of potential customers out there that you could normally communicate with, but now you can't because you haven't built your list. No, unfortunately, I don't speak Portuguese. Sorry. So look, here's what I'm doing. This week, this Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, I've actually put together with a partner of mine, my business partner Gary. He and I are holding a live webinar on list building. We are going to teach you why list building and email marketing is so important for your business. We're going to teach you how to build not just a list, but a responsive list. People that will open your emails, they will click on your emails, and they will learn more about it. I'm glad you think it's a scam. You're welcome to, leave the broadcast anytime you want. You don't even know what I'm talking about. I assume that you're broke and probably always will be because you have a broke mindset mentality, which is fine. I don't care. So how you can build a responsive list, and then lastly, what you need, like what kind of tools and what kind of things you need in order to basically implement email marketing into your marketing strategy, which I definitely recommend you should. By the way, this is a free webinar. So for those of you who think it's a scam, it's free. So anyway, there's a couple ways that you can get onto this webinar. Like I said, it's free. It's 8 p.m. Eastern on Thursday night. It's basically going to teach you the why, hows, and whats of list building, why it's important, how you can build a responsive list, and what kind of tools that you need in order to start list building and email marketing. Because again, Groupon's figured it out. A lot of companies have figured it out. They collect your email and they continue to market to you so you can stay in their face and see they can learn more about you. The best way for people to get to know, like, and trust you is for you to be able to communicate with them and them back with you, and that's what list building is all about. So if you're following me on Twitter at Steve_Shiner, there's an invitation to Thursday night's webinar on Twitter, but it's also on Facebook and other places on social media. If you don't have a way to get to that invitation, just send me a message. Shoot me a message on social media, and I'll be happy to send you the invitation. Again, this is a free webinar. It's just information. It's just education, talking about the importance of list building and email marketing. So I hope you check it out. If you're not list building already, or if you are list building, but you aren't getting the results that you want, your list isn't responsive, they're not clicking on stuff, they're not even opening your emails, you're going to want to be on this webinar also, because that's exactly the stuff that we're going to be talking about. Not just how to build a list, but how to get people to respond and open your stuff and click on it. Absolutely. If you're not building a list, you're making a mistake. 100% agree with that. So that's it, guys. This is Dr. Steve. I appreciate you tuning in. Again, whether you're watching this live or on replay, I appreciate you. Thank you for all the hearts. Thanks for the comments, guys. I appreciate the engagement. Again, if you're not following me, it's at Steve_Shiner on Twitter. That's SHEINER. Also, make sure you follow my blog. By the way, there's lots of information on my blog about list building. You can see that at yourprescriptionforsuccess.com. And there's a lot of free training on there, list building stuff, email marketing, all kinds of stuff, blogging. You'll check it out there. Otherwise, once again, Dr. Steve, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate you, and I will see you next time.